jumped into a pool with lots of little animals that are taking a swim. And then I'm going to shout cannonball, and I'm going to duck like in a big ball, and then I'm going to splash in the water.
Cool. Kind of takes the humor out of it when you tell me what you're going to do.
And this and this little big pool, and this medium pool.
Okay.
Watch. Cannonball!
Cannonball.
Hey, little guys.
You're so funny, Jay. Hey, little guys. All right.
We're gonna add some diapers on it.
We are. Our story tonight is going to have some diapers in it, huh?
Luke is gonna wear a diaper on his head.
Oh my goodness, really?
Mm-hmm.
I got to throw diapers in there now, huh?
You have to throw diapers on each.
Okay, what else can we
of the
use?
bad guys and good guys' heads.
Okay, what else can we use in our story? You want this?
Yeah. No. Hey, that's my ladybug.
All right.
I don't like it.
We need something here.
That's. No.
Okay.
Watch.
It's not big enough.
I'll show you how
Here,
you
I'll
use.
get my Eeyore.
I'll show you how you use this. It's like this. It's an egg pack.
Oh yeah, cool. Cool story, bro.
Stop. Wait.
No, I don't want it.
I'm gonna put it on.
I don't want it. You insist, huh?
Yeah. Not like that, silly.
How's that?
That's right.
It's not comfy. All right, little lady, time to calm down.
Okay, I'm gonna do some exercise while you're telling me the story.
I need you to lay down, and I want to ask you some questions. Number one, I need from you 3 things that you can think of. You already said diapers, so give me 2 more.
And ladybugs and unicorns.
Ladybugs, diapers, and unicorns. Diapers, ladybugs, and unicorns. Okay. Will you start us off?
We're telling it to Ray, right?
Yep.
Once upon a time, in a galaxy far, far away.
There lived a young lady named Ray. And
Woohoo!
she was a miraculous young lady because she had something called midichlorians. After she went to the doctor, she found out that's actually a good thing. She was a little concerned at first, but then this other guy came up and he's like, "Yo, what's up, midichlorians? I heard you had it." And she's like, "Yeah, I was gonna go get a shot, but he told me it's also known as the Force, and I got this thing. And then he gave me this weird thing that turns into a light and becomes a saber. Want to see it?" And he goes, "Sure." And she turns it on. And she's like, "What? Who are you?" And then she got an email from her old pal and learned about this dude that was trying to take over the universe, and his name was Fart Vader. Darth Vader. And she was like, "I've heard of him. He's not cool. How did he get back to life? Because in this storyline, he had already passed."
I'm just gonna get my slippers because they clean me and my butt and my stuffies. I just threw them.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, they jump in their time machine. They go back in time, right? And they're like, "Okay, we're just gonna set this for back in time so we can get Darth Vader before he comes so evil. We're gonna go back to when he was Anakin, right?" And so they push the buttons and they bleep, bloop, bleep, and they go in, and they jump back in time, right? And they go, and they get out of their ship and they land and they go looking for him, and they find him, except it's not him. Darth Vader isn't around, and neither is Anakin. They found a little baby wearing diapers, and he said, "Goo goo gaga, Darth Vader." Anyway, so they went back in their time machine. They're like, whoa, 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 that's way too early. We need to go to a different time. We're not going to mess with the baby. It's just not cool, right? So they, so as they were leaving, right, the baby crawls and follows them because he liked him. He's like, "Coo, coo, gaga, Dorothy, Dorth," and he follows them, and the spaceship goes to travel in time, right? They push the button, bleep, bloop, bleep, bloop, bleep, bloop, bleep, and it takes off, but Darth is there, and he crawled in and left like his little toy. What did he have? He had a stuffed Wookiee, right? And so he throws the Wookiee in, but then poof, all of a sudden, like, it travels through time, and they get out, and they finally get to the right stage where Darth Vader just became like Darth Vader after he was Anakin. And they get onto the ship, and they run toward Vader, and they see him, and they stop, and they're like, oh, there he is! And Darth's like, who are you? What? And they look at Darth Vader, and Rey turns around and she grabs this little stuffy Wookiee that they had from the other timeline. And Darth's like, no, that's my Wookiee. Where did you find my Wookiee? I've been missing that my whole life, and it's made me so angry, and that's why I turned into Darth Vader. And they're like, well, too bad, so sad, I'm glad you're mad. It's mine now. And so they jump back in, right? And they go to leave, and Darth's like, no, don't leave me, I need my little Wookiee. Please, I'll do anything. And she turns around, and she's like, oh, really? Anything? And he's like, well, almost anything, not too much. And so they go, well, we want you to bark like a dog. And he's like, ruff, 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 ruff. And then she goes, I want a unicorn. And he goes, I can't make a unicorn. You'll have to go to the planet of Zamunda for that. So they get out and they fly to Zamunda, and they get a unicorn, and they bring it back. And the unicorn walks out and then taps Darth Vader on the head. Poof, he's all of a sudden wearing diapers. Things are getting sort of weird now, because now he's got diapers and a little Wookiee, but he's a grown man in a big black helmet and cape and all that. And then, wouldn't you know what happened next? He starts crying like a little baby. He's going, "Bruh, I love my Wookiee. I missed him so much. Birdie, birth, birth, birth." And just then the unicorn looks at Darth Vader, and he just starts laughing at him. And Darth's like, you stop laughing at me, I'm going to cut you with my lightsaber. And so the unicorn and Darth Vader start getting into a battle. And the unicorn's using like his horn to fight with the lightsaber. Except every time the unicorn's horn hit the lightsaber, it created some weird magical rift. And when it did, like one time, there were blueberries just fell all over the space station. It was the weirdest thing. They hit together. It's like blueberries, blah, 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 flying everywhere. And now Darth's like stepping in it. His diapers turn blue. And then another time it hits and starts snowing in there. Can you believe that? Right? And so then all the stormtroopers come out. They build a campfire and they start cooking Hoth dogs, because Hoth dogs are great. And so finally they do it one more time. Clash! And then ladybugs just appear out of nowhere. There's like thousands of millions of ladybugs, and they're flying up everybody's nose, and they're going, yeah, stop it! And then they're flying into the campfire, and pop, pop, pop. They're like cracking like popcorn. It's really weird. And the stormtroopers are going, leave my Hoth dogs alone, you silly ladybugs! And meanwhile, the unicorn and Darth Vader are just battling, just going to town, and the unicorn's like, wah! Makes a cut, and then boom, off comes Vader's hand, right? And then it just flops to the ground, but guess what? His hand starts like crawling. Just by itself, his hand starts crawling. You better get back over here on the bed.
Is it gonna touch me?
Possibly. Come over here. Okay, I won't do it. His hand starts crawling away, right? And then...
Can I get off the bench now?
Yes, you can get back on the bed, darling. And then all of a sudden the hand finds Ray and it goes, I love you, come here, just give me some. And it starts tickling her and tickling and tickling. Ah! And finally she uses the force and forces the hand away and it flies off and it flies back and attaches to Darth Vader's hand. But then he's got a ladybug stuck to his arm and he can't get the ladybug off and he finally goes flick and it flies away. Whew! Meanwhile, the place is starting to thaw out a little bit. The unicorn decides he's getting hungry, so he starts eating all the ladybugs. He's just walking around. I didn't know unicorns could eat ladybugs, which is really crazy. But anyway, he did. And then the ice starts to melt, and all of a sudden you just hear this kind of... And the unicorn goes, oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm so embarrassed. And then finally Ray is like, you've been a very bad boy, Mr. Vader. And he goes, well, I'm really sorry because, you know, when I was little, somebody took my Wookiee and I was really upset. So I just spent most of my life angry because I didn't have my little Wookiee. And she's like, well, I brought it back to you now. Are you going to stop being mean? He goes, well, I don't know. It's kind of fun. He goes, Darth, you better stop. And he goes, well, okay. But can I just do one more little mean thing? She goes, well, I don't know. That depends. What? Can I just blow that planet up? She goes, no, you can't blow a planet up, Darth. That's bad. She goes, well, can I at least have a hug? She goes, yeah, we can do that. That's cool. I'll give you a hug. And so she goes up to give him a hug, and she's like, what's with the mask anyway? And he goes, it's my breath. It's really stinky. And she goes, well, have you heard of the toothbrush? He goes, toothbrush? What's that? Boom, nailed it. JJ, you're so funny. And so, boom, she pulls out that lightsaber that she had earlier, and it turns into a toothbrush. She's like, check it, bro. Use this every day, twice a day. And he goes, oh, really? So he takes his helmet off, and he brushes his teeth, right? And all of a sudden, his head just falls off. Boom. Gone. And then his body just falls off. Boom. Gone. And then he starts melting. He's like, no, you tricked me. And Rey knew all along that the magical force was all about hygiene and having clean teeth and using toothpaste and toothbrush to keep your mouth clean. But Vader didn't know that, right? So she tricked him into brushing his teeth. And then he disappeared. Where did he go, JJ?
No Padawan.
He went into the Force. But he did become a good guy because he got his Wookiee back. Did you know that? Yeah, and so Rey and Finn were jumping in their ship to go back to their timeline. And they look back, and there's Darth standing as a spirit next to Qui-Gon. And who is he standing to? Obi-Wan. And Yoda. And there's Darth Vader, and he's got a shiny set of new teeth. He's looking good. He's sitting there, he's got a toothpick, and he's just happy as can be. And he's going, hey, thanks for the Wookiee.
And he was eating a and he was also eating a popsicle.
Yeah, well, you know, those are bad for your teeth, so he only ate them once in a while.
You made me fall over.
Oh boy. Alright, come get in bed.
Every time I stand up on my bed, my feet fall over.
No way, I don't do that. I wouldn't push you over like that. That just seems mean.
That was you.
No, that wasn't me. That was you. JJ, I haven't even touched you. You keep falling over on your own, silly.
That was you.
Yeah. Come on, sweets, lay down. wasn't me, that was you.
That wasn't me, that was you. I'm just thirsty. It's fast. Water goes down fast. From mouth. You have to
Alright. Ear to the pillow.
get me. Yep, yeah. Lay on a bed.
You know how much I love you?
Oh,
That much.
never give any hugs or kisses to Emma or Michaela.
No?
None. None.
None?
None.
Oh, somebody's a little jelly. Alright, kiddo. Come on, lay
Jelly,
down.
I eat the jelly.
Yeah. Come and lay down. Okay, I'm gonna walk out.
Today was Taco Tuesday.
Today is Taco Tuesday.
I was
Did you
hoping-
enjoy it?
No, I was hoping tomorrow would be Taco Tuesday.
Yeah. Where's Jackie B? Did you lose her?
This is her.
Oh, there she is. That's Pops, isn't it?
Mm-mm.
Come on. Last chance to lay down
5.
before I leave.
Give her 169.
169 hugs and kisses. Okay, ready? Oh, it's gonna pop. You better hold her. Ready? Here she goes.
Really?
Yep, here she goes. Ready? Go. Hold him. Hold her tight. Oh.
No. She's too hard. I don't like her being hot.
Well, you have me hold her and make her warm, silly. Okay. Good night.
Wait.
Sleep tight.
Wait.
What?
Can you get my bunny cold?
I don't know how to do that. Just leave her outside the covers for a minute, sweetie.
Remember, you throw her up on the fan?
Yeah. I love you.
You should do throwing up on
You want me to spin her up by the fan?
the spin.
Okay.
So he gets
There you go. Cool down? Not cold enough? Yeah, you just have to leave her out of the covers for a minute. I love you, Angel.
How long?
I don't know.
10 hours?
Nah, maybe about 20 minutes.
I'll count to 20 then.
You'd have to count to 20 60 times. That would be... No, you'd have to count the 20 180 times. That'd be a lot. Love you. Good night. Can't wait to see you tomorrow, kiddo.
Wait,
Peace out.
wait.
What? What?
Little guy.
Can you get him?
No.
You're not trying. I'll get him. Oh, I'll get him. Here. There you go. Good night,
Can you
sweetheart.
give me that feather?
That's not something you should have, actually. You need to toss it.
No, make a wish on it.
You make a wish on it? Is that what you're going to do? I just don't want you to have it in the bed with you. You can make it a wish, but you can put it right there.
Will my
You're
wish
finished.
come true?
Depends on what you wish for.
I wish.
Pet bunny. Ooh. Very good.
Do I pick the feathers off?
No, you just set it on your nightstand.
And then the next morning, do I look over on my side?
Possibly. See if you have a bunny.
Me too. I'll see on my phone.
I love you, sweetie. Good night.
I'll count to 5. I'll count to 10. 5 times.
Okay.
1, 2.
How much would that be if you did that? What's 5 times 10?
Don't know.
Or 10 times 5? Bedtime math, not as fun. 10 times 5 is 50. Go ahead, count. Love you.
1, 2, 3.
Good night.